Hey, what's up, everybody? Again, this is Jeremy Stevens. I'm here with my boy Nadi Aguilar, and we're basically going to go over like a little workout that I do that implements in a little bit of like the slip and rip technique and just overall punches, rotation in general. And I'll let Nadi take it over from here, and I'm going to just kind of explain to you of a basic workout that we normally do, and he'll get into the anatomy of the body and stuff like that. So check it out.
Okay, so pretty much what I like to cover when it comes to addressing the body is the transverse plane. It's a most effective plane to train with the body if you're trying to develop that power on a strike. So oftentimes it's one that's usually not covered with most training regimens, simply because it is a little bit more difficult to apply. But if you get your footing down correctly, then it's going to be much more effective. So again, in this exercise, we're really focusing on rotation, but also driving through into the sagittal plane with the arm. So it's rotation and pressing through with the arm. So what I'll have Jeremy doing is grabbing the pulley over there. Make sure this weight is nice and low. Make sure you start with light weight. Do not go with heavy weight on this, simply because it can be compromising on the shoulder if you're not in proper integration within that humerus, so within the shoulder region. So I'm going to have Jeremy stepping out, and he's going to be stepping on this box. His left foot's going to be about right here, and his right foot's going to be over here. So what I'm trying to do is kind of work the base that Jeremy's usually going to have when he's going to be throwing his strike. Then from there, what I actually want him to do, let's turn this leg out, Jeremy. We're going to turn this right foot out, then flatten it to the floor. We're just going to go here in this position, almost like we're making almost like a 90 degree. Then we're going to turn this foot over. So I'm going to have him doing this. So now he's training himself to load off of his hip. He's going to be pivoting on this foot, then planting this foot down to the floor. Then he's going to pivot off of that toe and then drive off. And the key point here is that since this is giving us pressure going horizontally like this, what that's going to enable us to do is get a significant amount of oblique activation. One thing you guys want to focus on is letting the hips do the work before the upper body does the work. So we're going to come back from there, Jeremy. Then he's going to come forward and fire off that right hand. You'll see he's nice. He's got real tight technique. It's almost like he's just swiveling on a hinge right here. He's just going here to here. Just perfect rotation coming through here. He comes back. As you guys can see, his thoracic spine, the middle back, is just getting great rotation. So on a lot of those slipping punch maneuvers, this is going to be a crucial point where he's going to get that rotation from. But we'll come back and fire forward. Getting great rotation. Another thing that we want to look out for, we'll come back over here, Jeremy. Come again. Now we're going to extend this arm out. Jeremy's going to pull off this left arm to help drive that right hand coming forward. And that's going to enable that right hand to come a little more fluidly. So we'll go for repetitions on that. Go for about anywhere between 10 to 15 repetitions. Don't try going anything more than that. Usually if you're not feeling fatigue in your core by about 10 reps, it may just be that you're starting to use your lumbar. Right now, if you notice Jeremy, he's not swaying his lower back as he comes back. With most people, they'll end up swaying, coming back here. Not effective, and we're training bad core mechanics. So right here, we want Jeremy to have a nice neutral spine here. You'll see that his spine is neutral. It's something that we've really been focusing on the last few years, and as you'll see right here, he's got it really dialed in, and that's why he just looks so sharp. All right, Jeremy, you can take over, bud.
Yep, that's basically I just wanted to cover a little bit on the slip and rip. This kind of links into what my boy Nadi Aguilar does. He's my therapist. He's guys like my mentor, man. Be sure to check out his website to rehab your body. I mean, such thing as quads, neck, you know, if you want to be stress-free as well. This guy can explain it all. So that's just a little bit of engagement of what we do on a daily basis to implement into the fight of activating the core, thoracic, and stuff like that. So be sure to check out my boy Nadi Aguilar, functionalpatterns.com.